Welcome back to the DJ Sessions, where we feature the best DJs from around the world. I'm your host, Darren, and right now we're sitting in Q nightclub in Seattle, Washington, with the guys. You know them, you love them. They're on tour on the 5th night of their exclusive tour they've been doing, Wooden Wisdom. How's it going this evening, guys?
Very well, thank you.
Awesome.
All good, man, all good.
And sitting next to me right now is Elijah Wood and Zach Cowie. And so guys, tell me how you came up with the name Wooden Wisdom. Where did that derive from?
Did I say it first?
It was you, yeah.
I like the words. I'm a words guy. I've DJ'd for a long time under the name Turquoise Wisdom, and his name is Elijah Wood, and I was like, we're Wooden Wisdom. Ta-da.
It's really that simple.
There you go. And if you could describe your music in 3 words or less, how would you describe that?
Old man records.
I don't know if that really paints the right picture. Yeah, they are old man records. I don't know. It's danceable, good music.
And
yeah.
And I understand that you actually play an all vinyl set, which is amazing. I got 2 1200s at my house that I get sometimes the DJs get to play on, and it's not the USB stick thing. But you know, as far as the influence goes, who's been your biggest influence in your career? Because you've been playing for a while now, both of you have, and who you say is your biggest influence out there that got you started in playing music, especially vinyl?
I used to live here in Seattle, Washington, and I learned to DJ at an after hours that we called the Egg Room that was above what used to be Graceland. And that was just like a bunch of friends wanting to make people dance, and that was kind of the beginning for me, and my biggest influences from there and to now have been friends, and then some folks from the past, like big DJs like David Mancuso and Larry Levon, more contemporary dudes like Theo Parrish, even like someone like James Murphy is great for us, man. But I think nothing will top friends, like sitting with somebody who knows your ears and have them turn you on to stuff you've never heard of.
And
Yeah, I agree.
Speaking of friends, who's your biggest family member that's a fan of your music? If you could choose somebody.
My sister.
I was going to say.
Yeah, Hannah's.
I assume it would be Hannah?
Yeah,
Hannah's a very awesome person. Been working with her.
Hannah rules, dude. He knows.
Yeah.
Hannah rules.
Hannah's
Hannah rules.
awesome.
Yep.
So,
For me, my sister Ann.
there you go. Okay, so both sisters, awesome.
Yep.
And if there could be any non-famous person that you could bring into the spotlight, who would that be? Who could you pick out and say, let's make this person get into the spotlight. Let's get this person out there and let's show the world what they are all about.
Jeez.
I think that's a crazy question, man.
That is.
I mean, I've got a lot of friends that I wish more people would listen to, but they certainly are getting heard.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's a tough question.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Psych Magic, but they've got a huge following.
They're totally happening.
They're established. I don't know if there's anybody that I know that's killing it that nobody knows who they are.
I would like all of that effort to be put into teaching young people about the legends that set all this up for us. So let's make the legends famous-er.
Okay. And how would you describe your success as a DJ? Would that be getting a mix on Beatport, getting thousands, hundreds of thousands of downloads on SoundCloud? You know, what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, yeah, I don't even have like a concept of where I want to go, because to me it's about the immediacy of playing music to people. So for me, success is a great night where you know that you've managed to play things that people haven't really heard, and it's that people have vibed on that in a way that has transcended the evening, has transcended, you know, where they are. That's success. That's when you're peaking.
Totally. I'm with you, man. I have no real aspiration or goal. My goal is to make sure that everybody who's there has a good time, and it doesn't matter if it's 5 people or 500 people, you know?
And speaking of doing events, if you had the opportunity to do an event with no limitations on it whatsoever, what would be 5 things you would have at that event?
Oh, are you kidding? That's the easiest question in the world. Well, we'd have a Macintosh sound system, fully fucking decked out.
All clipped Heritage speakers.
Um,
And we're going to be set up in front of the Great Pyramid.
there you go. Yep, indeed. But we won't be on stage. We'll be in a booth.
Is that 5?
I think that's 5.
Kretsu cartridges.
Done.
Done.
There it is.
It doesn't have to be limited to 5, but hey, that's
There it
an
is.
amazing show, guys. So, you know,
Yeah, it'll be like Pink Floyd at Pompeii, but Pompeii would be good too.
I would love to see that show. I would love to see that show.
I'd like to just tour the ruins.
Dude, a Ruins tour.
There you go. And you guys probably get to be backstage a lot, hang out with a lot of different artists, a lot of people. Who has been one of the most inspiring people you've ever met backstage that you've actually got a chance to hang out with in your career as these DJs and our artists?
I got a quick one.
I have a quick one too. First thing that comes to my mind is the White Stripes. Funnily enough, I've been privy to hanging out with a lot of lovely people backstage and fellow artists and things like that. That it's always been a lovely thing. But the memory with the White Stripes that stands out so much is that I took my mom to that concert, and my mom's a real fan of Jack's and a real fan of the White Stripes, and it meant so much to me to have her there backstage getting to hang out with them. And he was so keen on having a conversation with my mom that I was chatting with some other people, and I looked over, and for like 20 minutes he was sat there like in front of my mom engaged in a conversation. That I'll never forget that. That was a beautiful moment.
I think one of my favorite newer records is by Shabazz Palaces, their past couple albums, and I just think he's the coolest dude. And we met him today, and I was like,
Right on.
I want everybody to be into those records, man. Like, I think that'll make the world better.
We're both in awe of him.
Yeah.
So, when you guys play at home, do your neighbors complain about your music being up so loud?
I only had it once. I've lived in my house for 10 years. I had it one night. Pretty good.
I moved into the place me and my girlfriend have specifically to be loud, so it's part of the building.
And do your neighbors ever get to see some of your crazy dance moves when you're like hanging around the house?
Probably everybody across the alley.
Awesome. Is there anything you'd like to let our DJ Sessions viewers know about? Something we didn't touch upon? What's coming up for Wood and Wisdom? I know it's a 5-day tour. You're finishing out here in Seattle tonight.
Oh, we got LA tomorrow.
Oh, you got LA tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay, where are you playing at in LA tomorrow?
We're playing it.
Sound.
Nice club, nice club.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I don't know. We want to do some more mixtapes. We've got some European dates that are coming up in the summertime that we're excited about. I don't know. On a personal note, I just can't wait for the D'Angelo record to come out on vinyl.
Same.
Which the latest D'Angelo?
Yeah, are you kidding? What D'Angelo record?
Yeah. I didn't know if it was going back to Brown Sugar.
No,
you know,
no.
I'm like, hey, that was a good
No.
album.
Had
a lot of fun times with a lot of people.
But Black Messiah, man,
Black Messiah,
can't
all
get
right.
over that record.
Nice. All right, cool, guys. Well, where can people find out more information about you guys?
The internet.
Internet.
It's all there. It's all there on the internet.
All right, cool. Well, gentlemen, thank you very much for coming on the DJ Sessions.
Thank you so much.
It's been our pleasure.
Pleasure.
Yes.
Take care, everybody.
Don't forget to go to our website, thedjsessions.com. Find us on Facebook. Follow us. Hashtag us, the DJ Sessions. This is Darren and Elijah Wood and Zach Cowie from Wood and Wisdom coming to you from Q Nightclub in Seattle, Washington. We'll be right back.